to post a question to the group. If one of the facilities that I have under contract is it's $1 million property that's making $150,000 a year. All right. So obviously it doesn't sound like an income producing property, right? It's already making $150,000 a year, and it's $1 million. And it's 100, I mean, it's like, it's 157 units, just over, it's 157 units, it's 20,000 square feet. We put it under contract for $1 million, and it's making $150,000. Why would it be considered a mismanaged property? Can anybody take a guess and put it into the chat? Why would it be considered a mismanaged property? Because this deal is a mismanaged property. And even even the ones that were on my pitch deal when I pitched it, if you guys could chime in, if anybody's on here, and let everybody know, why would this be considered a mismanaged property? Does anybody have any guesses at all? Okay, so let's see, we got a couple people in the chat. Let me just click on this. Okay, how full is it, and are the rates at market? Okay, it is 100% full, and yes, the rates are at market. Pretty much. I mean, I could increase them a little tiny bit, like maybe 5 cents a square foot, but yeah, the value add is missing. No. Bad records. How can you pay back 18 months when you don't have long enough records to show? Yeah. Okay, good. I can answer that in a minute. Bad records, maybe not running a website, marketing, accounting. Exactly. Okay, so that is it. Good guesses. The owner only takes cash. Only takes cash. That is what it is. He has treated this facility as a hobby, right? And he has no proof of records. I asked him for his P&L and his balance sheet, and he said, "What's a balance sheet?" He had no idea even what a balance sheet is. Isn't that crazy? So one of the things is that he's saying he's making $150,000 a year, but we have no proof of that at all. So would you buy this facility? All right, would you partner on this facility? So I basically pitched out to the world that I'm looking for money for this deal, but I have no proof of $150,000 at all. Right, and the property is valued at about is valued at $1.5 million. So when we buy this thing, there's already $500,000 in equity in the deal. But essentially, what we're going to have to do is hold on to it for a couple of years. Probably, I would probably say 2 years, because as soon as we get this thing, we're going to start making money. But what we need is those records. Like just like a couple of people have posted into the chat. We need to be able to show our P&L and balance sheet to a lender so that we can refi out, right, later in 2 years. But essentially for now, I can't prove that. I don't have anything, so I have to find people to give me money and partner on the deal with me. Okay, so that is also considered a mismanaged facility. And there are a lot of facilities out there like this, a lot of facilities, right? And I call that the hidden market, or I call it the sweet spot. And it takes a lot of effort. It doesn't take a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort to find these facilities, right? Because actually, there are a lot of facilities out there just like this, because a lot of owners, they really treat their facilities as just what they call hobbies, right? And if they only have one facility, one type of facility, then like, what's the big deal? Now, he did have he said, I could give you my 2020 tax return, but it's definitely not going to show all the money that I made from this facility. And this happens quite often. This is a mismanaged facility. So you have to get good at talking to private lenders and raising private money. in order to purchase these types of facilities. Now, this facility is 157 units and it has 10 acres. So there is definitely room to grow. He said you could put you could put facilities as many facilities as you wanted on the thing, right? So as we grow and as we need to, we could do phases and grow and grow and grow, which is exactly what he did. And he started out with like, I think 60 units, and then he added another like phase, and it was another 100 units. And now it's time. He's full, and he's been full. It's time for phase 3, which is going to be us coming in and adding units as well too. Okay, and we could add units now, and I could raise the money to go add the units, or I can wait until we have tax returns and then go and get some money from from a bank to borrow the money to get the loan, go to SBA and get a loan, and go to a local bank.